bunch of dropships. So I'm not really sure how Flash is going to come back from this. He just doesn't have the troops, the troop count, or the troops to spare to take care of any of these expansions. Because if he moves out with some troops, I mean, he might use some vultures to harass at least. But oh no, it's not going to be anything. Meanwhile, Leta just harassing again. He's just going to take over the entire map. He probably has such a huge excess of minerals at this point. It's not even funny. He's going to get some battlecruisers going out. Cloaked, right? It's going to go out. Going to see whether they manage to take anything out. They should be able to take out one. Oh, no damage done. There was a dropship there. Was very, very badly damaged. But the streetways, all in all, not mentioned do anything. Leta at this point should be able to think of aggressive action fairly soon. Oh, just in time for that mine. Not quite. There's a spotted that mines there with probably some scans. Another engineering bay being put down by Leta because he had his own taken out. Trying to put down some turrets. Okay, no, it was actually building a second engineering bay because he already has one, so he's just building turrets everywhere and just wants to have some floating buildings. And engineering bay is cheap; it costs only 125, and for 125, I float engineering bay, get spotting. Yes, very good deal, very good deal. Okay, Mir can go. Bye-bye. No, none of that anymore. Drop ships flying everywhere for Leta. So at this point, I think he should just he doesn't want to push in because he doesn't want to get caught out of position. But I think at this point he should be able to just micro up. I'm not seeing any physics lab for him yet. Meanwhile, the Flash has taken his mineral only. He doesn't have any mining there though. And Flash just, of course, can't move out either because this huge contain that he has on Weapons 1 now out for Leta. And I'm not sure whether it's Weapons 1 from Flash. And Flash, I think the only way he could have come back is having a huge weapons upgrade advantage, which he doesn't have because he doesn't have anything going. Leta now, meanwhile, has expanded everywhere. Flash is taken, meanwhile, down to 3 o'clock, so that's something for him, although I'm not really sure how he's going to break out of this. Leta has a contain in every location, has the high ground in most places except for the natural exit of Flashes. Both players now have science facilities. We're going to see whether both players take up to battlecruisers fairly soon. Although I don't think Flash has the economy overall to support a battlecruiser army. He is getting more gases going, but as soon as Leta has everything going, it's just going to be able to do a lot. So Leta might be thinking of a forward push or a drop. Okay, he's going to start off by dropping something on top of those tanks. There are turrets though, but he's going to drop some tanks right in the middle of the other tanks. Those drops are going to do some damage as if he's being pulled off the line. And meanwhile, oh man, Legia's doing a good job using all those drop forces just as a barrier and moving out with his own tanks. But Flash also has an answer for this. He has his own drops, dropping a bunch of tanks amongst the tanks of Leta. So this little push here from Leta is not going to be successful. So that's a fairly good job there by Flash, doing a good job anticipating that, sacrificing some of his own forces to kill more forces of Leta's. Flash meanwhile now has weapons 2 upgrades while Leta still stuck at 1. So Flash has actually used some of his stuff for some upgrades, and Leta has not very smart by Leta there. Flash is going to have to do something miraculous though to get back in this game. Leta probably has so many troops building, or not. Should be. Because I believe factories don't actually flash or anything. You can't really see whether they're building anything or not. Too bad, too bad. So many tanks everywhere now out for Leta. It has some mining going somewhere. In some places just mining gas. You probably have to like click everywhere. He has some idle SCVs everywhere not doing anything. That's of course not helping him. He probably... Okay, not probably, but finally, definitely has some Weapons 1 upgrades. Now I'm going to see the first-person view of Leta. And in Leta's mind, he's still blue. He's still blue. You pretty little boy. He's still blue. He's just, wow, look at the amount of map that he has. He has everywhere on the map. And now he doesn't even know what he's doing anymore. It's just, and drop coming in from Flash. It's going to get spotted, though, but he should be able to do some damage. Flash is going to do a Terran recall there and just drop a huge mass of army. There's, of course, no mining at the natural, of course, for Leta. It just has some crappy gas going, but he's going to aim for the production and the supply. We're going to see how Leta counters this. Not countering too well. Flash doing overall a pretty good job, just scanning everywhere and making sure there are no mines for him, just producing more troops, going to run those dropships away. Going to see how much damage he actually does manage to do. Just building still more stuff. Something does not have enough energy. That's too bad for him. Dropships almost get taken out. A few of them do get taken out. The commander is going to go down, but that's not too significant. Leta, however, is going to get a little bit busy to prevent any of that. Meanwhile, uses his own dropship, not going to drop right on top of those tanks and going to do some damage. Yeah, drops his own tanks. Oh, a bunch of them get exploded pretty quickly. Just tank bombs. That's what those are. Tank bombs. Ooh. There's dropships also under some fire, but overall it has no tank. Okay, final tanks of Flash get taken out, and there's nothing but Goliaths there, so it does get taken out. Pretty good drop there by Flash, although he didn't really any really significant damage. It should have dropped on a more economic position. Now, more drops coming in from Flash, dropping some Goliaths, dropping some tanks, just trying to break this contain. Doing a pretty good job. Also pushing out. Now cleaning up almost the entire contain from Fleet. see any real force there for Leta to counter this. Leta, oh man, Leta in a bad position here. Gonna try to move out as much as he can. Leta, okay, he does have some backers. A GG from Flash. Okay, so never mind. Wow. Flash trying to do a final hurrah. Cleaned out the tank line, but then saw there was another tank line, and he was like, crap. And that was it. Oh, Leta going, okay, I took this. I can do this. He forced the third game. We're going to see what happens there. So, just the first 5 minutes of the game showed where the game was going to go. Flash would have had to do something miraculous, or Leta would have to do some miraculous mistake to lose that match, because his early harassment was so powerful. He took out half the workers or more of Flash's. And of course that set the pace, and just Leta managed to just slowly expand, get an excess minnows to get a crap all of the forces out there, and just win. He probably was 200 at one point. Flash now defending his own base very well, and unfortunately took that early harass, even from those early Marines and then the Wraiths. So, third set coming soon for me, guys. GG.